Y'all honestly should have saw this coming. I knew the minute I saw her at the Met Gala, they got her. And for people that aren't really sure if they do or not, you can look up who she signed with, Capital One Records, which Capital One Records is actually owned by Universal Records. Any Universal contracts, they own you. Not to mention that her agenda is pretty easy to push. Overly sexualizing women, making women think that it's okay to actually just be frivolous and have a modern day aspect, which is basically do without will, which is a saying that Luciferians and people in the occult system use. Having women not take into account that they have to hold or uphold integrity for themselves and morals, not for anybody else. A lot of people don't know that women actually run this world. Lust controls everything. But we'll get more into that Friday on my podcast.
Shalom, shalom. HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles who get MILLSTONE, teach you well. Peace and salutations be to the elect. I'm Brother Tazam Gabar coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. This lesson is going to be a quick hit going into Ice Spice being showing up to her first Met Gala. All right. And this woman has made it to the Met Gala just by shaking her ass alone in front of a crowd of people. Okay, she made music videos. And I seen this one video when she was at an event. And she was singing and rapping or whatever. And nobody was saying anything. Or the crowd was just silent, man. Until she turned around and started shaking her ass like she always does. And that's when the crowd went raging. Okay, so that just goes to show you she's become famous just from shaking her ass alone, man. Foolish things. The scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, folly is set in great dignity. Okay? But as according to this video, I really want to touch bases on this image. This image is wicked, man. Okay, this is the face of a woman who has sold out. It's the face of a woman that sold out her people, man. All right, I posted this video on Instagram, so I'm going to go into the commentary. I went into it, grab the scriptures, and close out. I'll make this quick. It says, this is the face of a woman who chose to contribute to the destruction of her own people for her own gain. A true sellout. Just as Judas sold out for the bag, many of our people have as well for a good-paying job as docile sheep who trust in oppression, who need to see things to believe things. If you are like this and ready to be a celebrity or idol, no matter what it takes, you probably sold out on the Lord before. Isaiah 9:6 says, For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Ecclesiasticus 10:9. And leaders of our people will be like these Israelite celebrities, man. They consider themselves to be idols. They're considered idols because our people worship these niggas, man. Okay, but they're pushing out an agenda, Esau's agenda, okay, and got you doing what Esau wants you to do through their music. Matter of fact, I have a little information on Met Gala. It says right here, let's see. I had it on here before. Let's see. Yeah, they're not trying to show it to me now. So I did a lesson on this already, and somehow the sound got blurred out, and now I'm looking at the same thing that was there before, and the article that I was using before is actually gone now, so, you know, that ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop this word. I can go back into this video and see what I was looking at, 'cause I still have it. Yeah, here it is. It says, why do people get invited to the Met Gala? It says, personalities who are perceived to be culturally relevant to contemporary society amongst various professional spheres, including fashion, film, television, music, theater, business, sports, social media, and politics, are invited to attend the Met Gala organized by the fashion magazine Vogue. Okay, so those are the people who can get into Met Gala, man. All right, but if I go back, and look on Google, I don't have those same results. That doesn't show me that same question and the same answer anymore. But, you know, no matter, because I already got it, went into it. But it just shows you, it says personalities who are perceived to be culturally relevant to contemporary society amongst various professional spheres. So you got to be, you have to have a personality that aligns with Esau's agenda, okay? The society's, modern day society's traditions, which they accept flamboyant shit, LGBTQ, such things as these. You got to be like that, man. You got to be acceptable with these things, all right? When they take you to this Met Gala, you got to go on this black couch and all these things, you know, just to be invited into this Met Gala or whatever, man. Okay? In order for you to be a celebrity and accepted as a celebrity, you got to do certain things. Got these people growing up, watching TV and aspiring to be a celebrity, aspiring to be an actor or whatever, you know. And then when they finally get the opportunity, they never realized what they had to do to be, you know, to finalize their goals, man. Okay. And some people, majority of them, go through with it, and some people you may have that go through with it and then regret it after going through with it, and then they end up, you know, quitting, you know, cold turkey. You know, they just stop doing the shit because it's so wicked, and their mind can't bear it anymore, and they become like whistleblowers, exposing Esau and all the stuff that he's been doing to them, and what he's really doing behind closed doors, what he's doing to these celebrities and stuff, man. You know, and these people end up somehow, quote unquote, committing suicide, quote unquote, drug overdosing, you know. And then they come out with an article talking about mental health is a serious thing. Mental health is a dangerous thing. You got to take care of your mental health. It's important. And when it's really just them killing these people because they sold out, man. Ecclesiasticus 10:9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth he cast away his bowels. And these people selling their own souls, of course they're gonna sell somebody else out. You know, you selling your own soul, you're gonna sell out the Lord, you're gonna sell out other people, you sell out the prophets of the Lord. So these are the spirit of those that sold out before. All right, that Judas spirit. 2/3 of our people got that Judas spirit, man. A sellout, you know. Well, you know, they don't want to get it. They rather take the things that are before them. They got to see it to believe it, you know. These are their mindsets. It says, Matthew 16:26, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? All right, so you gain the whole world, but you're going to lose your own soul. You belong to somebody now. In the video, she was saying this woman, Ice Spice, has sold out to Universal Records, which she said that they own everybody they got, man. They own you, man. When you with them, they own you. You're not your own, and you're not yourselves anymore. You don't belong to yourself anymore. You know, you belong to them. You know, sold out to the devil. They can do with you whatever they will, man. What's also intriguing is this picture itself. It shows her in a white dress with the camera covering one eye. And you always see these celebrities covering up one eye. This is a satanic symbol, man. Satanic worship. You know, they're going into how they worshiping the devil and these false gods, man. Okay? It says, James 4:4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with YAHAWASHI? Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is the enemy of YAHAWASHI. So you got to be an enemy of the Lord to be a celebrity, man. Verse 5, do you think that the scripture saith in vain is that the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy? All right, so they be seeing these people on TV and they say, I want to be like them. Okay, so they aspire, you know, to put forth their whole lives to being like who they saw on TV, because they worship these people. That's why they call idols. And then when they become like them, they find out that it ain't all what it's cracked up to be. It ain't what they thought it was gonna be. It's actually a lot worse. They were better off, you know, being that kid sitting in front of the TV rather than being the person that's on the TV. They find out, you know, these people bug out, man, and it hunts them. Mark chapter 4 and verse 19, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lusts of other things entering in choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. So that's why these people can't really comprehend the truth, you know, because they're so focused on the things of the world. Their carnality precedes them. You know, they're more into what's going on visibly rather than what's going on invisibly. Okay, which the things going on visibly are just carnality, man. They're like natural brute beasts, you know, eat, sleeping, and shitting. All right. Salakia. So with that, I want to give all glory, honor, praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm going to close out with that. Next time, Israel, I say shalom.